Hello Aquarius, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica and this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your money and career reading for February 2023 or the next 30 days. We're jumping right in here with the Power of Surrender cards. We're asking Spirit what you need to surrender the most right now in order to achieve your goals. Surrender to Spirit. Yes, calling on your guides and angels. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. Yes, once you know you've done everything you can, Aquarius, give it to God, okay? What's meant for you will not be held back from you. Okay, so we're going to start out here with the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Then we'll go into some Tarot, Money and Career Oracle, and we'll end with Angel Answers. So if you have a question, you can reflect on it, but you don't have to. Whatever messages are meant to come through will. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. All right. Journey Guide and 22. If you like numerology, look up the master number 22. Travel or change in location. Yes. So this is for some of you, of course. There could be travel or change in location in store for you. This could have to do with a move, okay? Like moving homes or work, okay? We have number 2, and we have another 2 here. So look up 22 and 222. Attachment. I almost said alchemist. So maybe you are the alchemist during this time period, like the magician, right? Attachment, longing, and desperation. So this is in your challenges position, Aquarius. So maybe you've been feeling like really stuck in a cobweb, like this woman is here, or maybe she's an angel, like you can't get anywhere. Everything you try to do, it feels like, you're pedaling backwards, or you're creating, a thicker pit of quicksand or something like that. And this has a lot to do with your attachments to things, like to the outcome or to the exact way you want things to pan out, to go. So it's important to surrender that. Know that sometimes things need to be worked with. Compromises. We need to compromise sometimes. Not to the point where we're compromising our own integrity or morals or anything like that, but sometimes when we're trying to make something happen and we have this idea that there's a certain way to do it, the other people involved just don't jive with that, or they don't work that way, or they don't communicate in the same way. So we just kind of have to work with different personalities or different little minor events that might come up while you're trying to achieve something. Try not to be attached to the way it happens. Creation and 37, that breaks down to 10. So I feel like you are coming to the end of something you've been working really, really hard on. You may be feeling like you're never going to see positive results, but you will. It says soul expression and something new, okay? So for some of you, this has to do with a new aspect of your business or something that you are creating. This could literally have to do with planting a garden, flowers, I'm picturing a greenhouse for somebody. So you're starting to see, how things grow, change, evolve. And as you tune into the element of earth, okay, it's going to kind of help you connect that energy to other areas of your life, okay? So as you connect to the earth energy, it's going to help you relate that to other things that you're trying to achieve in life. You're going to realize, okay, everything is a learning process. Like a business needs to be built and then it grows from there. You might have an employee, you might need a second employee or a third or many or something like that. If a certain employee doesn't work out, try not to be so attached to forcing that to work. Maybe that person will be better suited to a different position, and then hire another person to do that particular task that you are really needing or helping you with that particular aspect. And this does not have to necessarily be in business. It could also have to do with like a family dynamic, okay? So maybe like a family member just doesn't want to do this certain chore, this certain task. Maybe delegate that to someone else, but still give that original person something to do because it's a team effort, but there's just some kind of compromise that has to go on here. I'm getting, for some of you, it's in running your household. Like somebody's job to walk the dog and they just don't want to. So why allow that dog to feel resented? Give that job to someone else, right? Even if it has to be you, you might have to change your schedule so you're the one that walks the dog. But make sure that dog, doesn't feel resented. That dog knows that, he or she is loved. And the person that originally had the dog walking job, give that person another job because they're supposed to do their part, okay? So, of course, that's a specific message that's not for everybody. Prophets and ancient seers in 18, which breaks down to 9. Decisions and predictive guidance. So you may be receiving a private reading from someone. Take what works for you. Know that you have your own free will, but this might give you some encouragement and insight. Okay, and you could also be talking to a counselor who could also provide this encouragement and insight. This could be you working on building a business or practice. You yourself may be a counselor or a tarot reader, or psychic, or something like that. But yeah, you've got a big decision here when it comes to attachments. Okay, so journey guide, travel, change in location is being clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you could be changing jobs and you could be learning something new in order to qualify for a completely different job or something that's a higher level. This is something you're enjoying though. Enjoyment. You could be working on your own. Maybe you were, working with other people or with too many people for your liking. And you're finding something doing it on your own. Maybe you're starting your own business, or maybe you work for a company where you're like working in the art department, say, as opposed to like on a big, huge floor where there's tons of cubicles, but everybody can see everybody anyway. And it's like overly stimulating and noisy, and that's not your gig. You know what I mean? So you're changing environments. You're in a happier environment that's more conducive to the way you work. Attachment is being clarified by the Emperor. Yeah. So I was telling another sign in the last series of readings, it's like you need to delegate to yourself, and you can. You might be good at delegating to others, but it's time to delegate to yourself. You have to tell yourself, that's it. We're not going to be attached to this certain way of doing things because it's not working. There's too much resistance. I'm getting stuck in this cobweb here. So let's weave that web into dreams that can happen, a web that works, a web that doesn't tangle. Well, I guess that's the purpose of a web, right? It's like to catch things. But this is more to weave a story that flows, weave a part of your life that brings you growth, prosperity, abundance, and any way that you need and that you are seeking. And it's like you need to crack down on yourself with the Emperor energy here and say, okay, this isn't working. Not like you're being mean to yourself. You're saying, we're going to do it different. I'm going to do it different this time. And this one person that wasn't doing a good job in this one position, like say you're the boss or the head of the household or something like that, you're going to get that person another job. And like I said, even if you're the one that needs to take over the dog walking and give a different job to the other person, you're making this decision here and you're figuring out how to make this work. And the dog's going to be much happier. The dog, the cat, the bird, the guinea pig, whatever pet this is. And you're going to see that. You're going to see that. And that's how you're going to know you made the right decision. Creation. Okay, so soul expression and something new being clarified by the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is something new coming rushing in. This could be a new job offer. This could be a new aspect of your business if you have your own business. Something that changed that you need to kind of work with, go with the flow, accept it. You can't keep doing things the way you did them before because some kind of change has been implemented. Okay, this could be, just something out there in the technical world where, some kind of platform changed or something like that. And if you keep doing it the old way, it's not going to support you. This information comes rushing in, but this is going to be a big part of your growth, emotionally, mentally, your financial growth, okay? So it's really important to be willing to give give, meaning like give a little bit of slack on yourself. Loosen the own leash you have on yourself, if that makes sense. All right, so prophets and ancient seers, decisions, predictive guidance is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So you're really intuitive right now, like very strongly intuitive, having to do with your finances and your work. Okay, someone is coming in with a new idea. It could be something that you do together. Maybe somebody wants to work with you, or this could be a new job offer. And that pentacle is huge. I think this is something that you can be really proud of. We see that peacock there. This is something you can be really, really proud of, that someone recognized your talents and wants to hire you. And you're in a position of negotiation, okay? You can negotiate your salary. They may offer you a certain salary that sounds really, really good. And that's wonderful. But just know that you're in a position of negotiation. You can ask for a little bit more, but you have to listen to your gut too, right? Because you don't want to ask for something over the top and be stubborn about it and then not get the job at all, okay? So you may want to just take what they offer, or you may want to say, the pay sounds great, but is it negotiable? If you word it that way, then the offer will still be on the table. If you ask for too much, the offer might be off the table. They might be, the employer might be thinking, okay, well, Aquarius, is way above, overqualified, and will, if we hire Aquarius is going to want more that we can't give. So it's about being very careful about how you handle this offer, but I feel like it's going to be a really good one. Let's get a row of clarifiers. Okay. We have the Star. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles and the Star. So you're really shining here. You're shining in your work. Money's coming in. You're getting some peace and quiet here, being able to do what you love to do what you're good at. So it's like you're getting peace and quiet, but you're getting attention at the same time. For some of you, there's strong healing here. Okay, so attachment and the Emperor is being clarified by the King of Cups. He's been coming up a lot lately, so I feel like being kinder to yourself is going to go a long way, Aquarius. I was just going to say something else about the King of Cups. Receiving loving guidance, kind guidance from someone. It could be a counselor, any kind of counselor. This could even be a credit counselor. And I'm not talking about those gimmicks you see on TV. I mean, someone who can literally give you good advice, good financial advice. Like, for example, like speaking to your financial advisor, they might just give you some kind advice. You don't need to... I want to say blow it out of proportion, something you're worried about, but someone just gives you some kind of advice, and it's not something they need to be paid for or paid extra. No, I'm not saying go asking for something for free, nothing like that, but I feel like this is something where this expert can give you advice because it's what they love to do, and they get their business from good referrals. So like that's how you could help this person, by just they're giving you kind advice, you referring them or their business. So I feel like this advice they give you is like gold. And it's something to listen to. So just because this person may come across as like soft and just not uptight, it doesn't mean you shouldn't listen. That's actually a good thing. That quiet confidence is a good thing. All right, so let's clarify creation with the Knight of Swords. Okay, we have the Empress. Here we go. Abundance in all ways. I was talking about connecting with nature and the earth element. You also could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So I'm getting strong earth energy here. Let's see, prophets, decisions, predictions with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, or the King and the Queen of Cups. So this is about your psychic energy, okay? You have strong intuition, Aquarius. I feel like you shut it out a lot. And it's important to start to learn the difference between anxiety and your intuition, between your ego and your true higher self. It's time to start learning, okay? And even if you do learn, practice, meditate. There's always more to learn. There's always room to grow. All right, so this is the Money and Career Oracle. Bear with me a moment. Just dropped a card, but I'm not going to get it. Okay, here's a pop out. Leadership. Okay, you're meant to be in a leadership role. Yes. It's time to step up into the leadership role of your own life. You can expect to succeed in any leadership positions. Your finances will greatly improve once you accept and step into your power. Nice. All right, let's get a couple more from here. Just take what resonates. Okay, we have caution. Okay, some of you need to be cautious with your finances right now, but no, it's temporary. Use caution when making financial decisions. Be careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. And there may be more going out than coming in right now, but know that this is temporary. Okay, this can turn around. And beware. We've got the fox. If you like to look up animal symbolisms, look up the fox, because there are many different meanings. Be prudent. Things are not what they seem. Be careful who you talk to regarding money or business matters. Yes. Don't make any type of financial commitments right now. Yes, now's the time of gaining information. Don't sign anything just yet. Wait till Mercury is out of its shadow period, so wait a couple of weeks, okay? And even if you're not watching this during the current Mercury retrograde, it's still the same message. Gain information right now having to do with your finances, or if it's something legal. Don't sign anything just yet. Don't agree to anything just yet. Collect your information for a while. If you get really great help from one person, that's wonderful. Put that aside, but keep looking, okay? And that way you'll make the best decision. So let's go over to the angel answers and see what else we have. Whoa, I'm dropping cards again. All right, sorry, Aquarius. What do we have from the angel answers? Oh, we got a yes, an emphatic yes with an exclamation point. So if you had a particular question, the answer is yes. Let's grab a couple more. Okay, we have within the next few weeks. Yes, within the next few weeks, you're going to start to see some change as you let go of your attachment to the specific way you want things to happen. You're going to start to see some change. It's going to be exciting. You're going to feel good and satisfied. Oh, and in a year from now, there's going to be a really big positive change. You don't have to wait a year for this. It's starting now as you start to let go of any stubbornness or insisting on things go a certain way. Work with it a little bit, and in a year from now, you're going to see such immense change. There's going to be like a very satisfying, content feeling in whatever you're striving for. All right, Aquarius, really deep messages here. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.